Hey, good evening, everybody. It's KB5MIQ Big Boy. We're going to shoot things a little different tonight. Ham radio cats jumping around here on the floor. And there she just jumped up. Whoa, get down, cat. Just jumped up there in my lap. We're going to talk about something that people don't use much anymore. But before we get into that, got to give a big shout out to Main Trading Company, Richard and Christine Lenore for sponsoring our one of our talkies on our 1,000 sub giveaway, and K1ENT Kent with the Broken Circuit Ranch YouTube channel. Both the winners have got their uh, prizes. Philip Canterbury N4 PRC and Joseph Swanson KJ5 BUC. Their picture will be on the end of the video here. Thanks for them for subscribing, and thanks to Kent and MTC for sponsoring the prizes. And there's old Ham Radio Cat getting right here in the big middle of things. Got something else. Get out here. This may not work. I had some Shack stickers made. This is going to look right there. Really cool Shack stickers. Going to be sent out with things now. I lost a sticker. I'm going to put this Etsy address on there. In fact, I'm going to put two of them on here. This was made by Something to Adore, Etsy.com. I'm going to put this in the description. And also got an Etsy address for that manual, that notebook I put on last video. We'll put that in the description. Well, guys, we're going to talk about something tonight that you younger guys are probably going to think I'm crazy for bringing up. That's one reason the camera's backwards, because we're fixing to turn around here. We're going to talk about something that hadn't been used in a while, maybe used in bigger places. It fell out of use here in this area, but it was super popular back in the 90s, and that's old school VHF 2-meter packet. Digital mode that was there, still there today. We can still use it. Now, you new guys, young guys that's into the PRS and WinLink, I'm not talking about that. You may not understand why I'm bringing this mode up. It's not used much anymore, but I think it may be trying to make a little comeback. Our club president's working on it, trying to get it back up and running down there. And it was just a good, fun mode to use back in the day. And in fact, it got so popular, there was some 2-meter radios that were starting to be marketed with separate packet ports in addition with a mic port. So I'm going to pause this second, turn around, and explain to y'all what we got going here. Okay, I guess I messed up and the video stopped there, so we're going to start back here with this. This is a PK232 MBX TNC that was a top of the line TNC back in its day. On top of it's an Anytone 7800 dual band I picked up over at Shreveport Hamfest, and I'm running the Putty free download software program with it right now. Now, this packet was just like instant messaging. You just connected to somebody and chatted. Just typed in chat just like you do instant messages nowadays. Also, you could connect through multiple stations and extend your range out. I connected through digipeters and multiple stations plumb down in Central Texas one night years ago. And it had a mailbox feature where you come in and get mail with it. I think what really hurt it was the advent of internet, smartphones, email, and instant messaging. Also, you can run HF packet with this. It's a different baud rate. And this particular TNC will run, I'm shaking a little bit, will run Morse code, packet, Pactor, ASCII, and I think that's it. Badu, I may not pronounce that right. But you can do a lot of other things with these TNCs. Now, back in the day, that TNC and that radio would probably have been a $500-$600 setup. Right now, I got $20 in the radio because it have a mic or a mountain bracket with it, and I got $10 in one TNC and $35 in another one. And the reason I bought two, the first one I bought was $10 with no cabling, and a set of cables from Time Wave was going to cost me $30, so plus shipping. So I just bought this used TNC. I saw several PK232s up at Mina for about the same price, $10 to $35. I've run into the old MFJ TNCs up there, Cantronics, things like that. This will, like I said, it'll run HF packet also, and it was a fun mode to have. I don't know why we've gotten away with it, gotten away from it. And it's an old mode. People may not want to fool with it again. And there may still be some in your area out there working on it. I'm hoping we can get it going back again here. Kent's working on his. And if you try one of these cheaper, older TNCs, you get one $10. When you go to set it up, you'll probably need to take the top off of it and check the JP1 jumper. That's when you pull that off, it'll reset back to factory defaults from whatever might have been set before. Also, these two had the JP1 jumper pulled off of it and just put on one leg to save the battery. So that's something to check on it there. These were ran back in the day with a program called PC PACKET. And I ran mine on a Commodore computer, which was called Comrat program. And the old Commodores used to be big in ham radio back in the day. They were good computers for what you got out of them, and I think they evolved into the Amiga. And actually, some of you computer experts may correct me. I think they ended up being absorbed into Macintosh. There's no PC PACKET programs out there available unless you can find a disc at a swap meet. I found one download online, but I was a little scary of it. And Kent hooked me up with his putty download, and it seems to work just fine. So I'm still experimenting, still playing with it. It's a good system. Plus, it was a system that sent, I don't know how to say this right, it was an error-free system. It kept sending the message until the other computer said, hey, I've got the message correctly. Now, but it was all manual input. You could just sit there and type, chit-chat, talk to people. Like I said, run a mailbox with it, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of you younger guys are probably laughing like, oh, he must not know what APRS is or WinLink. Yeah, I do. I just had never used them. This was just a cheap way to get back in an old mode, and I just wanted to play with it a little bit. I've got, in 2 modems and a radio, I've got $55 or $60 tied up. And a setup back in the day, like I said, would have been $500 or $600. Old cat, ham radio cat's moving my selfie stick here. So anyway, that's Packet. Little quick dump on the old history of Packet Radio. Like I said, it was a real fun mode to fool with. Had a lot of fun with it back in the day, and I'd like to see it make a comeback. All right, we're going to do some other stuff. I'm going to swing around here. My next video is going to be on that bad boy right there. I'm still playing with that TS940S, trying to get it down a little better. I also picked up that Paradynamics PC600 watt meter, SWR modulation meter up at Mina. So we're going to do the next video is going to be on that. Packet, the putty software, it's easy to use. It's especially somebody no more computer literate than I am, it works real good. It's just something to think about. And this one of the old modes we've had available to us for years. Let me flip this back around. Guys, I appreciate everybody watching the channel and listening to everything I got to put up with on this. Me and Old Ham Radio Cat have a good time in here making these videos for y'all. Remember, Main Trading Company in Paris, Texas, he has got a ton of used equipment on his site right now. I mean, an absolute ton of it. And the good thing with his used equipment, I've always said, you'll know if he's tested it and he gives a 30-day warranty, or he'll put on there that as is. So anyway, you know what you're getting, and that's a good deal. Also got some good deals on some new radios up there. So y'all remember Richard and Christine up there at MTC. And like I said, guys, winter picks will be at the end of this video, and I appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel. I've got some books here I'm going through. Gonna start trying to give some books away again. Got a guy over at Farmersville who's got some more books I'm gonna try to get one day, and try and help these new guys out any way we can. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. This is KB5MIQ Big Boy 73.